We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone. Applying those laws, collecting facts, that's what determines the outcome of an investigation. Nothing more and nothing less.
Breaking right now at 4, the indictment into former President Donald Trump has been unsealed, revealing massive accusations that he wasn't supposed to have of those documents and breaking at least 7 laws. Just in the last hour, we heard from the special counsel investigating the former president, who is facing his 2nd indictment since leaving office.
Let's get right to Washington, D.C. with our Washington correspondent, Basil John, who has the latest details on that indictment. Basil?
Well, Brian, Annie, we have the indictment right here. We just got it out just a few hours ago, and it details how the president is now charged with 37 counts related to how he handled classified documents after his presidency.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
In the newly released indictment, the Justice Department says former President Donald Trump took classified documents from the White House and tried to hide them from the FBI, keeping them in several places, including a ballroom and a bathroom.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
The special counsel says Trump also showed plans for a classified military operation to people without security clearances while they visited his New Jersey golf club. Earlier, the former president posted a video on his social media platform, Truth Social.
It's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax.
Trump says he will report to a federal court in Miami on Tuesday.
I'm innocent, and we will prove that very, very soundly and hopefully very quickly.
Former Vice President Mike Pence disagrees with the Department of Justice's decision to indict his former boss.
It will only further divide our nation.
But Pence, who is also now running for president, says classified documents need to be handled properly.
We must secure our nation's secrets.
Now, the former president is already facing charges in a New York case and is still under investigation for a separate case in Georgia. Reporting live in Washington, I'm Basil John.
Now, Donald Trump isn't the only person accused of mishandling classified documents in this case.
Yeah, so Basil, what can you tell us about his aide who was indicted?
Right, so the DOJ actually describes him as they actually refer to him as Walt Nauta. He is known as the body man of the former president. And also the DOJ goes on to actually describe within the indictment that he was given orders by the former president to handle some of these documents and move them around, even though he had no security clearance.
All right, Basil John reporting for us in Washington, D.C. Thank you. And Queen City News will continue to stay on top of these breaking developments surrounding the indictment of former President Donald Trump. Stay with us on air and online at qcnews.com for the very latest updates.